Good afternoon. Welcome back to Well, hi. Welcome back to the garden. Today is Tuesday, September 14th. I'm glad you stopped by. You're just in time to help me pick this evening's tomatoes. Where it's cooling off in the mornings, it's still summer in the afternoons. Although this is really nice. Alright, okay, I want you to take a look right over here. This year when we were starting to trellis these up, I just did a bunch. And in this bunch, I just wound them around each other. Didn't know what kind of tomatoes they were. It looks like it's cherry tomatoes. I'm not going to do this again. If you can see, all of the leaves down in here died back. These are not good tomatoes. There's a few good ones in here. But if that would have been opened up, where air could get in there, there's a few decent little tomatoes in here. But there's a lot of bug damage and a lot of rotted tomatoes down in here that I couldn't get to. So the trellis works really well when you're doing it one tomato at a time. But the old guy that said, oh, I just grab them all up and twist them together, yeah. Sometimes that information is not the best. So I'm not going to do that again. Well, that one kind of tore loose. And it may be the variety of tomatoes, but I don't think so, because I have more than just Cherokees over here. The tomatoes in this row, where we planted with Epsom salts, have grown bigger, stronger, produced more tomatoes. The tomatoes on this side, where we had absolutely nothing except deep mulch, they did really well, but nowhere near as good as the other side. So the conclusion I'm coming up with this year, we'll have to do it again next year to see if it still holds true, is a little Epsom salts in the bottom of your hole, trellis them up, prune them up well. You're going to have more tomatoes than you know what to do with. Now that's a carrot. That's why we do this. And we get a yellow one. See what else we can get. Those are nice. That's going to go to seed. We're going to let that go to seed. Let's go ahead and see what we got there. You know, you can do this too. That is awesome. Oh man, look at that. Hey, Mr. Gunny Sack man. I guess the carrot seeds we saved the other day did pretty well under the gunny sack. I see Swiss chard coming up. Bunch of lettuce. Radishes. Oh, look at that, onions. Carrots, obviously. The corn salad, not quite yet. Oh, and there's beets. Well, here's a perfect example. In several of the last videos, the leaves of this zucchini look pretty pathetic. That's just because the sun was beating down on it and it was trying to conserve water. A lot of really broadleaf plants will look like they need water when in fact all they're doing is protecting themselves. The sun has gone down a little bit, it's cooled off, and it stood right back up. Can you believe how much is already coming up for the coal frame? You can do this too. There's still time. If you want to get a fall garden in, it's still going to be warm enough for the next couple weeks. Seeds will germinate pretty quickly. So until next time. Remember, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and God bless you. Honey, bring me the clippers. Come on, let's plant. Let's go plant garden.